This video is for people who just started learning order blocks, and I'm going to try simplifying high probability order blocks and where to find them. I have this little specimen of price action right here. I'm just going to mark out two random ranges where I'm going to be looking for order blocks, start to finish, and I'm just going to be giving my thesis on it, basically. Okay, so order blocks, you should already know what an order block is. TGR might have messed you up had you mark out the wicks. You always want to mark the bodies, and if you don't get tapped, that's okay. But that's just something to keep in mind. For order blocks, you're supposed to be marking out the bodies, not the, what was it called? Wicks of the order block. And this is not an order block. A lot of people would say it's an order block, because this wick tapped into and respected. But we just took out this high right here, so this is a breaker block, so right here, breaker block, we're not looking for this. We're looking for order blocks today. So, let's find a few examples, because I didn't find anything. There's no script to this video. I just opened up a chart. I think new series, knowledge transfer, and that's what we're gonna go with. Ooh, maybe I should have found it. Okay, so we took out this high right here, and usually whenever we take out highs, that is a high probability order block, because in new territory we took out this high, took out this high. I doubt we took out this high back here, but we took out a high. So this wick, we want to see the bodies respected. The candles can do whatever they want. The candles, they can go beyond the order block, go into the mean threshold of the order block, which it is just the middle. So don't let the names deceive you. It's just the middle of the order block, and we do not want to see any bodies disrespected. And you can see we did right here, but we can let mean threshold get tapped, and if we don't disrespect mean threshold, then I'd say it's okay, because this is really bad conditions. Like, this is just pure chop, but we did end up going lower from this. And from here, okay, let's see this. Go lower, lower, lower. We take out this low, we push up higher. Why would we be looking for shorts here? Because we have this order block right here, right? We just tap into a premium of the range, and if you're taking shorts, you want high time frame narrative. So the only reason why we'd be taking shorts off an order block, or the reason why order block is high probability, it either has a PD array that supports this, so we could have an order block right here, a fair value gap down here, and I guess you could say that this would be one if we tapped into it. Or look where we're heading. We're heading lower off this massive sell model, taking out this high, push down lower, retraced, shot it down lower. We want to take out these lows, so of course we want to see an order block get disrespected after we thoroughly retrace. I don't think this is OTE, but we can double check. Actually, it probably is OTE. I can make a whole separate video if you really comment you want OTE. But we have an OTE order block, but where would we be marking out the order block? How do we get this precise? Okay, I'm going to show you something that not a lot of people talk about. I don't even know where I learned it from. So look, we tap main threshold, but is that clean enough? I don't really think so. We could tap the body, but look, how much handles is this? Almost 5 extra handles of drawdown. I would want mean threshold off that. But what I do, or what I used to do when I traded order blocks, I had the volume profile tool. No, it's not even here. I had the volume profile tool, and I just marked it out like this, like boom, the high, and this red line right here, drew out the red line, shot it straight to the right. That would be my entry. So my entry for shorts would be right here. And I feel like I trust this a lot because I never really see the bodies of an order block disrespect this. For this is obvious. The entire move up here, if we have on the 5 minute or 3 minute, it's going to be a one candle. We could just see we took out this high, we're pushing lower. It fits our narrative. So we tap into it and we go lower. So I feel like that was pretty good day for price action. I'm going to find some more examples of the volume profile too, because I don't really see too much people talking about it. And most of the order blocks I actually take a trade off, something like this low up here, and just off the first tap of it, because we just took out these lows. This is high probability in my opinion, and I could throw the volume profile on it so you guys could actually see what I'm talking about. This right here, so this was closer to mean threshold, but this would give us a way better entry, and I just throw it on whatever. It's not going to be right 100% of the time. Like, I could find an example where it's going to be wrong, but you could see, if you watch my videos on sell models or buy models, you should be able to see where we're going to be heading just off the short-term buy or sell models. So let's look for this. Go back in time. Not really an order block back here. I want to find one with a fair value gap so I can actually explain to you. Let's find one real quick. Let's switch to the 5 minute actually, because this fractals, it works on everything. So right here we have this order block that we tapped into. But I feel like, wait, let's see mean threshold real quick. If we use the volume profile, we could have gotten a way better entry. So let's see mean threshold. Mean threshold of the order block was respected, but where would I take a trade off of? Let's see the mean threshold, or let's see this. Oh, volume profile. draw this out to the right of it. That would be our entry at the exact top of the order block, just because it's off the red line, and I feel like it's safer. So if we were to take a trade off this, entry off the red line, my stop, I genuinely, it's kind of crazy, but I like my stop basically in the equilibrium between mean threshold, or of my entry, and the top of the wick. So sometimes I put it right here, but this is only for some models. This is way too tight for just an order block entry, but we could also consider this a turtle soup. If you know what a turtle soup is, or if you don't know, I'll explain it right now. It's just a high gain taken out with a PD array above it. Literally, this high gets taken out, we have an order block right above it. So basically, boom, comes up through, gets demolished, it's smashed back down by PD array. And I took a turtle soup short yesterday. If you look at my video yesterday, it was 1-5 recap. I took a turtle soup short at the exact top because that's how I usually trade my turtle soups now. But for this trade specifically, I just have not at the highs, because I don't think we'd return to these highs if we were wrong. If we were wrong, we just have to tap up in here, because if we already took out in disrespect to this order block, 10 handle stop is good enough, and I don't really have a stop loss bigger than 12 handles unless it's a bigger, higher time frame move. So of course we target opposing liquidity right here, we target the slow, and there we go. It's a pretty good short, 100 handles, 1 to 9ers reward. Cut it at the top, got it out the bottom. It's a pretty good play. So let's keep going back in time. 5-minute. Oh yeah, if you're a beginner, because I feel like more beginners would be watching this video, trading on the lower time or higher time frames, like 5-minute rather than the 1-minute, you will see so much more stuff. So I don't think this is going to show anything because it's just a short-term retracement. It's against their narrative. I don't really know why I marked that out, but okay. 2 up close candles. I'd say mean threshold of this would be respected just because we took it out. Yeah, right here, mean threshold. So let's load the volume profile on it real quick. I'm not saying it's some secret because I don't think anyone else uses it. It's just something that was found out. So it's a little bit above mean threshold, as you can see, but it would have given us a better entry. So if you don't really know where you want to be entering your order blocks off of it, or if you don't know where you want to have your entries off, if you don't want to do mean threshold or just the tap of it, I'd say use this. Because you could see this sometimes, in my own experience of using this for a while, back then when I traded Forex, this lower here, this little white line, I feel like it gets respected, like the body's respected, and our rejection comes off the tap of this, and that's what we wait for. I don't know if it's order flow or whatever, but it's just something I use. That's a little tool that I use. And I forgot I was going to say something. Oh, I was going to use standard deviation, see if it could project our lows. And if it does, if you guys want a standard deviation video, let me know. You can see that we tapped this 0.5 and rejected cleanly right here. And I wanted to see rejection. Basically, standard deviation is just these deviation levels. We want to see retracement here or retracement here, and that's what we got. So I just use it to mark out my take profits and stuff. So let's find some more examples because we're only 8 minutes into the video. I already taught you mean threshold, lining up with other PD arrays, using narrative, basically just bias. And some people have issues with finding bias. Just look for which sell or buy model we're in. Watch my video on market maker buy models or sell models. That's it. Because you can see we took out this high, not really a turtle soup. Boom, we go lower. And this is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, this would be an order block. You don't know where to enter off of. I feel like it'd say more of the mean threshold for volume profile just by looking at these candles. Let's just see it. Oh, wow. To the tick. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't upload this video. Make a private paid mentorship with it. But yeah, you get tapped to the tick with this entry. So, I definitely think I would take this play. I'm not capping or anything. We go lower, we shift market structure with this low right here. I'll show you real quick. Shift market structure, come back, we shift lower. I'd mark out my standard deviation levels right here. No, I think I did take this play actually. When is this? If you see my recap videos, I think I took this trade. So I'm not lying. Just not off the order book. Okay, this is a little bit outside of OTE, but it lines up with the top of the OTE range perfectly. This is more of the precise stuff. If you're a beginner, I don't really recommend doing this. But imagine catching the top of this move, slapping that standard deviation on right here. Hold up.